Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended yes. And the card that I picked for this morning was the Leo card. Also, Leo is a fire sign and the card of strength. So, tapping into a fire sign will actually give you a leg up and strength. So, yeah, absolutely. This card absolutely resonated and defined the whole reading for me. So I would like to thank Liam and Mona, who are my centaur, my guards of the white light energy. I adore them. They're with me on this this journey. I don't know how long they've been with me. I know absolutely in this turnaround of me being human, they are with me. They are my protectors. Yeah, they're here to help. I was thinking of our history together. That's why you had me pausing. I was going to share that with you, but it's not relevant to this reading, so I won't. I'll save those things for live streams, if any, and you guys have questions. I'll elaborate on that. But for now, they are here to help with the energy, right? Two of Cups. They're my Two of Cups. Okay, they're my harmony. They actually, I'm here in the middle and they're here on both sides, protecting. I'm not going to keep that here because I'm just speaking and the cards usually flip like that when I'm speaking about something. This is my gift. I'm very grateful for it. Very grateful. I feel very special when it comes to these things. To have been even just chosen to communicate this way. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. All right, so they are now with somebody called William. At least that's how I identify him. He could be anything, right? It's a human need to put a name on somebody. I think it just makes it easier. So William is somebody with great energy, and he's giving me wands. Yes, he's a fire sign expert with the Five of Wands. Okay, so this is a Five of Wands. It's a very competitive energy. Okay, but they're also problem solvers, is what I'm getting from this card. And he's saying that having this energy at your disposal, Pisces, is going to help you help solve some of your problems, because they're in some ways they're very rash, but they're also very innovative in the way that they think. Okay, so, and yeah, they may jump in and do something wrong, but it's from these, he's saying it's from these energies and these people who do these things in which we can see the improvement that needs to be made. Okay, so there is a plus to everything, is what he's saying. Okay, there's a plus to everything. So definitely, he's saying fire sign. Right. Ace of Cups with love, okay? But this isn't love. It's just showing, this card, I got it yesterday as well. To me, what really resonates is a reflection. It's to give you a reflection of what actually is. To look, it's to, let's see if I can get this right. It's like putting your head through a mirror and seeing the reflection of that energy. I don't know what that means. Maybe he'll clarify it as we go, but it's really a reflection so that you can better see what it is. Again, the celebration, we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, this two and this two sticks, it's like they're staring. It's, again, I'm getting a identical stare back. It's giving you a reflection of what that energy is, and I want us to pay attention. That's basically what I'm getting from that. Take a look and take a look at The Ten of Wands, again with another fire. It's just all fire right now. The Ten of Wands is having too much responsibility, too many burdens, too many obligations, too much stress. Okay? This is when you juggle too much. Right. Okay. So along with seeing the beautiful qualities of the fire energy, he is mentioning this because this is how he identified himself when we were having a discussion. He was talking about the oppression and the problems that being a fire sign cause them. The way he indicated is always going with your gut and flying into situations where angels feared the dread and making one bad decision after another. So there's no forethought. It was just like a challenging horse who's running back into the burning barn. Yes, thank you. That's a really great analogy, especially for fire. The horse that's running back into the the fiery burn instead of, finding shelter elsewhere. This was how fire really didn't serve the purpose or its greatest purpose. Okay. So really putting your foot in your mouth, doing things rash decisions is what he's talking about, right? So it's all about balance. Again, we're talking about balance, and that is the best way, everything in balance. Too much water is no good, too much fire is no good, but we're already talking about that, and here we go, yes. So it's up to you to really look at the situation and to review it. Review the best and the worst of the fire energy. So this morning, yes, I was telling you of how to write down what was good about your fire signs. Now he's talking more about putting down what was bad about the fire sign and not adopting anything in there. Because there's a fine line. He's saying there's a fine line between using that energy properly and then falling into the addiction of just, charging before you look. So, right. Again, yes, the planning. So planning, the two. Remember when we had that, was it yesterday? We had the 3 and the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and then we had the 2. So it's turning, again, finding the balance, the yes and the no, the planning, the procedure, the juggling, adapting things. But to see the good in things, you also have to be able to spot the bad. It's the same for us. When we self-deprecate, we have to realize that that is a trait of ours, that we put ourselves down and put other people above us, and that is something we really have to go into and fix, okay, to restore the balance of the watery sign. It's the same thing for fire, it's the same thing for air, it's the same thing for pentacles. You can be too much of that sign, and that doesn't help. So you have to find the happy medium of everything. You take the very best of every single thing. I was asked, I think was it last week, somebody said in one of my readings, oh, we should be focusing all on the positive and not so much on the negative. I agree. For the most part, I think in your life, if you have an option of deciding whether or not to be positive or negative, you should most definitely focus on the positive. The thing is we're surrounded by negative. So my readings project what you will be going into. You will eventually leave your house. You will eventually have to deal with the people who were annoying you before, or people in the outside world who are causing you problems. So putting your head in the sand and going positive is no good. I described it such as, if there's a tornado warning, you take shelter, you don't go for a picnic. So that's exactly it. I'm not trying to focus on the negative, but I'm trying to give you ideas on how to deal with it so that you can keep the positive up, okay, to keep the positive going. So, and that's all I try to do here. That's all I try to do. I would love to say that it's, lollipops and candy canes all the time, but unfortunately it isn't. the life we live in is all about contrast. What we're here to do, if you want to try anyway, in your sign to have the very best life, is to find a balance, even amongst the chaos. Okay, so curiosity, right. Getting back on topic, my apologies, William, I am getting back to it. Exactly. So he has put that underneath the oppression card, which is be curious as to also find out. It's also playing into what I just say. Be curious to find out how it goes badly for some fire signs. Okay? What makes them fail? By knowing what makes them fail, you know how to avoid it and then practice success. So it's like that for everybody, right? Like I said, it doesn't make us better and them worse. It just makes it that we all have those weak spots where it's too much of a good thing, or at least too much of something. Okay? I really like William's energy. Yeah, I really, really like him. Right, the Tower. He's actually brought out all the cards and when we discussed who he was and why he was here. And the Tower and the Oppression card just came in for him. So I knew when we were talking about his time here on Earth, he said he brought both of those together, and that's bad. That means that something, yeah, there was destruction and oppression and upheaval. So but what I'm getting from that card, sorry, I just took a drink. What I got from that card when it came out is that it will help you deal, fire energy, he is saying, will help you deal with crisis. Wow, that's, yeah, that wouldn't come out from me. I would think that fire got you into the crisis, but fire also helps you get out of the crisis. Matching the intensity is what I'm getting from, this is what's coming into my brain. Matching the intensity. Because there's lightning coming down to this tower, and lightning when it hits is fire. Right. And having that gumption to rise above, the valor to rise above. So that's exactly what this is, see? Valor. That's match the intensity and gets you out of it. So it also gives you the courage to lift yourself back up when things go wrong. Wow. Wow. That's good. It's given me something to actually observe from my own kids to see if they do have that. Okay, so you got the Queen of Discs, and that is nurture. Okay. What I get from this image, or at least intuitively, that card doesn't, the Queen of Pentacles is something different. It's somebody who's down to earth. But what I'm getting is the creative side and the nurturing side of Pisces mixed with the fire of any fire energy. It's a great match because the fire will lift you up, and the nurturing side of Pisces will help temper it, is what I get from that card. Again, it's that balance of things. That balance of things, that reflection of things, okay? Right, the contrast. Here we go again. Here it comes out again, okay? That Chariot. It makes a beautiful contrast of things, and they really wants you to be curious about the fact that these, although they've been told that they don't work well together, they can actually, that's a misconception. We always say, oh, I would never date a Sagittarius, they're awful, you know, they're not really a good compatible signs. I'm hearing from this, we're not talking about being compatible with another person. We're talking about mixing in different energies to balance out ours. And it's actually going to help with also getting along with other signs, with other people of different signs, of even people with our signs. It's a bonus situation. That's the wrong saying. It's a plus and a plus. Okay, let's take out one more row. I'll take a few oracles out, and yeah, we'll call it a reading. All right, so yes, the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, it's the Six of Discs. This is equal amounts, equal parts. Again, very much being of the give and take to balance out the good and the bad of the sign, to understand both, to get you to where you need to go. The Ten of Cups brings in harmony. You started with the cups at the beginning and you ended up with the cups here. You have a lot of harmonious things. You have a lot of doubles, 2 horses, 2 wands, 4 wands. The ace with the reflection, you almost see it there. And you also have the Ten of Cups, the 5 and a 5, the 3 and a 3. There's a lot of balanced energy here. In other words, even numbers, right? Odd and even numbers. This give and take also ensures success for you, Pisces. Talking about a brand new brand of humans. As much as we like to be Pisces, trying to create Pisces in a way that they've never seen them before. Okay? To really push us on our limits. You have the Prince of Wands, another fire card. Okay? Which is the Knight, but here is instigation, and that's, in this case, it's not instigating to start a fight, you know, oh, he's instigating a fight. It would be more about being, they want us to be ambition and really come out of our comfort zone, but to learn more, to put more in being more of the magician than we already are. The magician has all the elements. We've been talking about that for weeks and weeks now. So studying the fire energy is something that is just part of that, okay? It is just part of who we need. We need to bring this to, and here we go again, meditation. So you have the 4, the 2 and the 2, an equal balance again. So I guess to end, he really just wants you to sit for a moment and meditate on it. He just said something really funny, or at least that's what it sounded like in my head. You don't have to admit to anybody that you're doing this. And it's funny. So here we go. We got the Prince of Cups, which is us. Okay, but it's got the introspection written at the bottom. So he wants you to meditate and introspect on what's been said. Take it in a very, don't attach a person to exploring of this energy. He's saying, don't, you know, well, I dated this Leo and I hate it. He just, you know, don't, he wants you to find the things that you can write down, you know, what you loved the best or the least, and find out if it really was true to that sign, or just that person was, you know, not a nice person. And it had nothing to do with the sign. But try to find the different things, the good and the bad of the fire, the Aries, the Leo, the Sagittarius, okay? They have some good stuff. They have things that are even, that are synchronous with ours, is what I'm, they have curiosity. They have adaptability. They are passionate in a different kind of way. Okay? So they have stuff like that. They are reflective to a point. I find that they have more energy. They have more energy. They're very brave. They're very adventurous. Okay? So write those things down and then look on the flip side. They can be too impulsive. They can be naive. They can be quarrelsome and impatient, willful, some arrogant and conceited. You know, it happens. They're very fiery. They're very beautiful. And they can be rash. These are the things. So take the good, the bad, write it down, and see where you can apply this energy. How can you invite this energy in? What I'm going to do for tomorrow is I'm going to actually ask William to come back in and ask him how we can invite, for some of you who are interested in adding this energy, how we can more invite this energy in and see what he has to say, okay? So we'll actually use it as a complete set of exercises. I feel like I'm back in school. I swear to God. I feel like I just took a college course. All right. So everybody, how are we going to use the fire energy today? Ah, the Oracle's gift. Love that. Look at that. Doesn't it give you that fire energy? But it's a cup. Bingo! We're cups. We're the sign of cups. And in there looks like the warm, hot lava liquid, which has to be coffee. I'm happy. I'm happy. Some of us who love coffee, we're already there. We've already put heat in our cup. Ah, he's funny too. Okay, so the Oracle's gift. I'm going to see what it says, but the imagery kind of just, you know, really hit me square in the third eye, we'll say. That's so funny. It's saying second sight. I can't make this stuff up. Okay, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as future determined by the choices you make now. Seeing the signs around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute determinism. Okay, so this talks about you're asking for signs. These are your signs, okay? And it's a reminder that life is magical and that you're magical. And your capacity to tune into source, to read signs, to reflect on the true and real within you, okay? And this is putting you on the right track. This is all about the magic. Right. So this is a sign. Like I said, if you needed a sign, if you were blocked, if some of you were blocked, this is a sign. This is to help you remove that block. It's because you're too much within yourself and you need to tune into different energy. You need to invite choices in. Tapping into different energies is how those choices are going to come in. So this is a gift for you, okay? This is the Oracle's gift. Is that what you are? Is that what you are? I can find his denomination. Is he an oracle? Is there such thing? I know I've heard oracles. I just, yeah. Wow. Okay, so let me meditate on that. I couldn't get a fix on who William is, but he is, that fits. He's an oracle. So this is his gift to us. Okay, I really had to look that up because I am not really familiar with oracles. I have a feeling that it could be more of a person, but in this case I really felt something click in. And it says, an oracle is a person or agency considered to provide wise and insightful counsel. So I do think he's what you would call, I guess, an agency. But he's in an agency of the other realm. So he is definitely an oracle coming through here to give us a gift. This is a gift. Okay, so for anybody who really wants it, this is for you, Pisces. Wow, so an oracle. Well, that's a new one for me, you guys. I keep having new stuff happening, so I guess this happens after you've been tapping in for a while. See, I did spiritual work, very spiritual, all of my life, but never had time to really dedicate to it such as I do now, because I had to work, I had kids, I had a husband, a household. I still have all those things. I don't have to give 10 hours of my day to a job. This is my job. Helping you is my job, and I'm very grateful for it. But yeah, I've had time to think. I've had time to meditate. So I'll spend as many hours doing this, even though the videos are short. I will do editing, but I will spend that much time meditating and writing down in my journals, just to get more insight. And I found a lot of things, right? There's that Imagine card again. It came out for us, I think, last week. So, 20. Imagine anything you can. I'm actually going to read for the book. Imagine the best. Imagine everything possible for you, Pisces. Turning imagination into manifestation, creating creative thought, visualization, a power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusions. And it says, who do you want to be? That's really what this is about. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted the power to imagine. So in other words, okay, so this is getting into what's going to happen tomorrow. In order to tap into the energy of fire, we're going to have to imagine that we have the energy of fire. And I do believe this is kind of giving you this is like a cliffhanger. If you can dream it, you can create it. And this is the time when your imagination is key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Meditation, it's right here. Okay? Allow the power of your creativity. There's a nurture card, the Queen of Disc. There you go, creativity. To deliver images that feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. So there you go, Pisces. So you know that tomorrow we're going to be working with William about how to imagine or bring forth this energy so that we can utilize it in the best way possible, bring balance and more choices, and manifest things more greatly. Have the best of both worlds is what I'm getting. Have the best of both worlds. Being able to get what we want from everything. Let's take one more. Let's take one more. I really like his energy. I don't like going away from it. I feel like a newbie when it comes to bringing in his energy, but I really like the feel of it. It's very addicting. But so would be fire, right? Fire energy is very addicting. It's very fiery, so it feels very good to be inside of that energy. I'm open to receiving the gifts of the universe. And here's go, the gifts again, okay? This is a gift. This is a gift. And they want you to know this. This is like insider trading. This is, that's a terrible, that could get me in trouble. I can't say those words. This is like, yeah, getting the one leg up on everything, okay? Especially when it comes to this energy. So it's wonderful. I'm very happy for it. I like it very, very much. I'm hoping that I have different people come through, or different people, or oracles, I guess. I don't know if there'll be oracles, we'll have to see, but to deal with all the other energies and help us forward. But I'm really enjoying this, we'll call it series, whatever. The words are failing me on how to describe all of this, but you guys will be able to take it in and really enjoy. I hope you're enjoying this. I am. I'm going to use it regardless of of what happens here, because I think it's wonderful to be able to balance out and tap into all these energies to make you a rounded whole person that you can, you know, just manipulate and manifest things, because you have all this potential, all this magician stuff coming in. It's great. So if you haven't picked a card yet, please do. And I'm going to come back tomorrow, Saturday, and we're going to talk about how to tap in to this energy. A lot of visualization, I'm guessing, but how to tap into that. We're going to go further into it, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I think you're great. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. If you want to support me any other way than what you're doing right now, which is fantastic, it's all in the description box below. I have all kinds of things. I have Etsy, I have PayPal, I have Patreon, and thank you to my Patreons. I think you guys are great, supporting me every month. It's wonderful. And yeah, I love your comments. I love our interactions. I just wanted to say that right here. But anyway, it's all in the description box. I'm going to leave you with that. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you later, Pisces. Love and light and blessings to you. Take care.